Hey Pisces, this is Moonpie doing your June love reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So some of the messages may or may not resonate. Just take what fits, leave the rest. Personal readings are temporarily on hold. I will let you guys know when I'm going to be back to do them again. Okay, so let's get started with your reading, Pisces. I'm feeling a lot of new love energy happening in a lot of people's lives. Okay, and if you listen to the readings I've uploaded, it feels like going through this Venus retrograde has really woken people up, reevaluating past relationships, letting go of things that are no longer serving them, or people, family, friends, lovers, whichever it might be. And it feels to me, with everyone, that there is just all this new love. But I do also have noticed that I've been picking up on a lot of reconciliation situations as well. So some people are reevaluating their relationships and wanting their exes back, and some are like, no, I'm moving on. So let's just take a look and see what your love energy is, what's playing out here for you in the month of June. Pisces, okay. Past position. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune, same as Cancer in the past. So a major shift and a change. Something happened, something changed in your life. Okay, maybe you started or made a decision to start writing or reading more or learning. I'm just picking up some type of education. Shifting away from a very snake-like energy as well for some of you in the past, whatever that might mean for you. The snake can be very symbolic. You've experienced some misfortune in the past, and I feel like that's had shifted and changed. It might have been you pushing the wheel forward, or just universe spirit saying, nope, we're out of here. Let's go on to bigger and better things. Now I want to clarify. Wow, guys, seriously? Same exact cards in the past position as Cancer. So I don't know, Pisces, if you were connected with a Cancer. There is some type of reconciliation situation in Cancer's reading. So, you might want to go over and listen to that if you care to. But some of you must have met someone. All right, it's two messages, and it feels very similar. Letting go of a connection from the past and saying, well, we'll just be friends. But also meeting someone, perhaps recently or not too long ago, where there's an energy of something getting off the ground, okay, with someone. And then, of course, I was just cutting the deck, and we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Ace of Cups. So that does represent air element and a new blessing and love. All right, so let's take a look here and see. So that message that I gave you for the past position could have happened simultaneously. Could have been both those things happening or just one. All right, so let's take a look here. Because I have to tell you, some of you walked away from a friends with benefits as well. And then maybe met another one. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm happy that this card is in the reverse. This is the Seven of Swords. This is fessing up to something. Honesty and truth. Somebody, maybe there was a getting caught feeling regards to somebody. Okay, fessing up to the truth. Now, the Four of Wands fell out, but it kind of came sideways. So there's this energy of like wanting commitment in marriage, but not being sure about it, okay? So I want to say, as far as this being a benefit or a challenge, I feel like the benefit and the challenge is the fact that, it kind of feels to me, Pisces, like whatever ended in the past had something to do with someone being deceptive and lying and getting caught. And I feel, Pisces, that energy is still like within you, like you still kind of look back on that situation and kind of like it just it gives you like negative feelings, negative vibes when you look back. But Pisces, it feels to me like it's okay for you now to move on and either get into a new committed relationship. Some of you need to go home and are kind of like uncomfortable about going home for some reason. But for some of you, this may be a desire to repair a marriage or a family situation. Okay. Let me see what's driving you this month. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Well, you're definitely work focused in the month of June. Some of you may be going back to school or thinking about learning a new trade. As far as love goes, though, I feel like this could be working with parents or working with a child as well to take care of a child, or getting advice from parents, depending on your age, about maybe what you want to do with your life, or maybe you're on the second round of your life, the second half, how you want to handle things, which way you want to go. And also, for some of you, it's like talking to mentors or people who are important to you about I feel it's something to do with like a marriage thing. Somebody's going home to to get some advice is how I feel. And I'm also hearing, because there's two older people here and then there's a younger person here. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm hearing someone, so if you're younger, I'm hearing you talking to like a married couple, or, whoever they might be, your parents, brother, sister, whatever, friends, and saying, what does it take? What does marriage really take? Or, what do I have what it takes to do this? I've been so hurt. I kind of feel like there's a seeking counsel is what I feel here about a situation, maybe talking to a marriage therapist or couples therapist about a marriage situation where there might have been cheating, or a relationship situation where there may have been cheating. But I also feel like you're also putting something in the past. You're like done with it. As the Wheel of Fortune said, walking away from something. And maybe getting some advice going forward about, there's a need to get some advice about a possible new relationship or something that you want to develop or could be developing. Okay, and I don't know what this advice, let me just clarify, because it's like I need to learn these skills or something, some skills, relationship skills, or I need to repair and heal something so I can get back out there after a loss or some deception or lies, or that kind of energy. Because I feel like, Pisces, maybe it was you who was sneaking around in some way, and now you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Okay, because we keep it real. Sometimes these energies are reversed. Maybe maybe you were sneaking around on someone and that ended in the past, and now you're ready to like level up. I feel, and even though I'm not seeing it yet, I do feel you guys may be meeting someone who causes you to want to level up, okay? Whether you're male or female, that causes you to want to learn how to be in this really healthy connection. I'm picking up ever so slightly minimal energy of this is coming to you. It's not necessarily like, oh, here's your person and this is what they want. Well, not yet, but it almost feels like the message is it's time. Okay. Five of Pentacles in the reverse in your headspace. No more being left out in the cold. Some of you may have stayed single for a really long time or just hadn't met anyone. And maybe you're getting yourself back out there. You're not, no more deceit, no more lies, no more bull. You're ready to like meet somebody and commit and have something good. Okay, because the Five of Pentacles, when this card is in the upright, you always hear me say, this is my struggle love card. But it's in the reverse. So I feel like there's an energy here of, an opportunity coming to you to meet someone in a connection that you won't have to feel that struggle anymore. You know, some of you may choose to hold on to the past and try to heal, repair something from the past. But I'm not speaking to everyone. There are some of you who are just like, no, I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. I want something new. I want truth, honesty, trust. I don't want to be left out in the cold. I don't want to be in a poverty mindset. And I don't see you being in that in June. Okay, you've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So this is coming for you, Pisces. There is a blessed union coming for you where it's kind of like, I feel like being on the up and up, doing the right thing, you know, having like a moral code to a connection. This could be getting married, talking about marriage and progressing this connection. Doesn't mean like, oh, in June you're going to get married. Some of you might. Because I was saying some of you may have met your other half recently or in the past. And in order to have this connection, you could be dating someone right now. In order to have this connection, it's being open and honest, telling our truths, telling not only all the good stuff, but the bad, talking about ways in which we were lying and deceiving, and in ways in which we were lied and deceived, right? Being open and honest. No more having this sneaky energy floating around, okay? And the Hierophant, it just really is a message to me of unmanageability coming in to be repaired, making things right, making things manageable again. So some of you could be connecting with a Taurus. You could be right now, or you may be going forward. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Oh yeah, there's a lot of communication coming forward. Somebody here has like a super huge crush on you, or you have one on them, because this is my crush card. This is communication about being enthusiastic about progressing a connection. A lot of messages. You could be, there's something to do with a young person or a younger person. It could also have something to do with a child or someone who's very youthful and physically exciting, if you know what I mean. They want a very passionate connection, because I see, you know, all these wands, that does represent passion, but this is also the 1111. So whatever's coming towards you, a person, the energy of a good, healthy, committed, loving, gorgeous relationship is like a blessed thing. The angels have been listening. They've heard you. They're bringing this towards you. So I feel like you're going to get some communication if you aren't already. But going forward, this is like, I want to marry you. I want to be in union with you. I want to do it the right way. You know, this could be marriage with a younger person. There could be an age gap. This is, let's do this. This feels amazing to me, Pisces. This just feels amazing to me. Hold on a second. I'm writing something. Hold on a minute. I just got some kind of message. But I'll save it for later. Let's take a look and see what your advice is here, Pisces. What's going on for you? Okay. Trust your intuition, Pisces. Trust your intuition. Trust how you feel. Go within. Pisces, I have to tell you, there's something about this connection that feels almost forbidden by external sources. Okay? People, places, and things, an environment. There may be naysayers. There may be something happening here where you need to not be, like, consider what's being said or what the atmosphere is, but go with your gut on this. This is your advice. Close your eyes. See how she has these blindfolds on? She's hearing, but she's not comparing. She's not looking at anything. She's not judging. She's basically saying, I heard what you have said. I hear what everyone else is saying. I understand. But I'm going within and I'm making this decision based solely on my intuition and my inner core. Okay. Now, I don't know why that needs to be said. Maybe because I did say something about this being possibly forbidden in some way. And I'm not exactly sure how or why that is. Some of you, I'm hearing this message that there is a connection with a married person. Okay. Not all of you. There is a connection with a married person where they get caught or somebody gets caught. And that actually changes, it kind of releases someone from a connection, from a marriage in order to have something new. That's what I'm hearing. So if you, or if you've been married or you've been involved with someone that was married, there might be a getting caught energy happening in June. And this actually, everything kind of comes out into the open here. There's revelation, like it gets revealed. And I feel like it's getting caught by a child or somebody's child, whether it's yours or that other person. Okay. But then it's like, I just feel like there's communication about this and somebody saying, I'm free now. I didn't have the courage to come clean with the other person to say that I was with someone else, that it was just a friendship, but something grew from that. And now this person is free, or you're free, and there's like a new beginning that's happening here to come into union with one another, right? But you still, I feel like whatever's going on, this is in the position of you and your advice. And your advice is to trust your judgment. Make the decision solely based on what you want to do, not anybody else. Now, the other person, okay, leap of faith happening here, travel, Aquarius energy. So whomever you're connecting with, they're ready to go. Wherever you go, they'll go. Okay? They don't care if it's dangerous. They don't care what the consequences are. Some of you might have been the one who got caught talking to somebody else. And, obviously, if your heart is somewhere else, even though you're in a relationship, your heart's not in that relationship anymore, or the person that you're currently with. So, cheating is not the answer, right? And I'm not saying that you're cheating, but I'm saying if you're feeling something for someone else, you may need to explore why that is or what's going on. And again, that's a specific message. But with the Fool card here, I feel like somebody here is just, they're ready to go. They'll if you say jump, they'll jump. If you say leap, they'll say how high. Yep. Okay, they're waiting for you, Pisces. This person will wait for you. For whatever you got to go through or whatever you're doing or whatever's happening in your life. Even if you aren't with anyone and you're as single as a Pringle, then you might just be gearing yourself up to come into union with someone who, it seems to me, wants that with you. And it feels to me like they'll wait for you and they'll take that leap when you're ready to go for it. Okay, this could also be like an energy of, if you're at a distance to this person, they're waiting for you to come see them as well. But they'll wait for you in reverse as well, for you to go see them. Let's look at your hopes and fears. Okay. So heartbreak. You fear another heartbreak. You fear breaking someone's heart. Okay. You hope that that won't happen. But you also hope that you can be truthful and honest about the communication that you need to have with someone about how your heart has been broken, or how you may need to let someone go and it may hurt them. But yeah, so the Tower fell out in reverse. So there is an energy of like delaying this because somebody, you don't want to hurt somebody, or you don't want to be hurt, right? If this is somebody that you might be connecting with who's new, that you're not so sure, you might have a fear of having your heart broken and things crumbling down all around you. And so you might be trying to delay that until you really, truly know this is what you want. This is the direction that you wish to go with someone. Let's take a look at your outcome. King of Cups. Well, that's you. Okay. And you could be connected with a water sign, male or female. Let's take a look here. I feel like this was in the Cancer reading as well. So there's a very generous person here showing up. I feel like I'm hearing this King of Cups, whether it's, I don't care if it's an Aquarius, I don't care if it's a Gemini, it doesn't matter to me. This person is representing themselves as being an emotional caregiver and wants the best. They're fair and they want the best for you. Whatever they can do to make you happy, they'll give, because they have a very charitable type of personality about them. Okay? Male or female, however they are, it doesn't matter. They could have water somewhere in their chart. But, and I feel like you have that energy as well. This is give and take, reciprocity. And I feel like this connection allows both of you to give and take. An infinity symbol here. So if somebody's got an infinity symbol connected to them somewhere, this is balance. Okay, give and take as well. All right, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this represents no more fighting, no more defensive energy. You know, you're going to connect with this person, Pisces, and the defenses will be down. Their defenses are down. They're open. And you'll see that. You won't pick up, like either both of you. It's just the energy between you where there's like no need to fight. There's no need to argue. There's no need to block or keep defenses up. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. So this represents an independent spirit. Here's the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this could represent two water signs as well. I feel like there's a Queen of Cups who's single, and that's you. And I feel like this person wants to just add to your bank. They want to add to your single bank, and they just want to keep adding to make things, you know, to lift you up. I just love the energy of this, whoever this person is. I just love their energy. Like their concern is for your greatest good and happiness. The Star showing up here again, Aquarian energy, healing. Like, I don't know who this person is that you're connecting with. Again, we have a lot of signs on the table, but whatever was ended in the past, I do feel like you've got something new developing here, Pisces, and it's very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Let's take a look and see what your romance angels' messages are here. Retreat. Oh, there's going to be an opportunity for two people to connect and disconnect from the world. This may need to happen coming soon in order to gain clarity about the connection. Okay, spending some time together, not talking to anyone else, making time to do that going forward in June. There may be a conversation about this, about progressing this to a more committed connection. Okay, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This feels to me like separating from someone, perhaps it was in your past, like the way I told the story, the messages that came out. Separating to retreat with someone else is what I feel. And if you're a cross watcher and this is breaking your heart, I'm sorry. This is Pisces' story. This is their journey and something that they have to go through. You know, this person, this Pisces could be separating from someone else and coming to retreat with you. Or, you know, or this is your ex who's ending something with you and is retreating with someone else. You know, I don't really encourage cross-watching, quite honestly, because I feel like it can at times have a risk of hurt and pain. And if you want to take that chance, of course, go ahead, but it's up to you. I just feel like it's really healthier to focus on our own signs and our own energies. But what I feel like here, honestly, I feel like this is two separate things. Okay. It may be time, if you've ended something and somebody's new coming in, it may be time to fully separate from that past energy. Okay. But there also may be a little bit of time away from someone that you're currently connecting with so that you can just gain a little bit of clarity, kind of like isolate a little bit and gain some clarity in regard to this partnership. All right, this connection, it's a past life connection. Yeah, I was feeling that right at the start anyway. Again, I just feel like you've met someone, or you will be meeting someone who is, there's such a familiarity between the two of you, like you recognize each other's souls. It's not so much about the outside, the body or the eyes or the hair or anything like that. The physical attraction, this feels more like, I feel like I've known you forever. This is what I feel like is happening here. Okay, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love, for my love for you is as deep as the ocean. That's definitely water energy. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And you also have, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. You know, Pisces, I feel like if there's something in your past that just ended, just leave it alone. Open yourself up to new love. Let the past go. If it's meant to be, it will find its way back to you. Okay? Don't stress about it. But open your heart to love and joy. Because I do feel like the opportunity is coming here for you to really feel and get that healing that you need. And I feel like this is someone who can bring this to you. And it just feels very gorgeous to me, Pisces. So take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope you have a great June. Please do hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And please remember to subscribe before you leave. I appreciate it. Take care.